Hey guys, it's Joshy here, and I'm back with a giant storm going on outside. If you guys can hear it, it's pretty strong, so I apologise for that off the bat, but I wanted to get a video up tonight because I didn't get one up last night, and the night before was only a episode of my Nuzlocke that pretty much no one really watches that much of, but I wanted to finish them. Anyway, so we got into the video. So this one is against Xavier. We did do this on Pimp Nice Chat. Now, we both decided to go onto Global Link, and we found a team each that just looked interesting and we wanted to use some other people's. I actually searched up Huntail, or possibly Huntail and another move, and obviously it's not on Huntail, but just a team that contains both. That's how I find mine. Now, I apologise, this battle was a little while ago, so I can't remember the full sets. I'll try and go over them. Now, I do remember my Huntail was actually a Shell Smash White Herb set, so it can be a really good late game sweeper, but I thought, hey, let's send him out first and see what I can clean up. But I wasn't happy with the lineup, and I expected the Yawn to be coming on, especially on a Global Link team. So I thought I'm going to swap into my Malamar. Now, my Malamar does no rest with Resto Chesto. Now, I thought I'll go for the Superpower, obviously a contrary set, so I'm going to get a boost in attack and defense here. Unfortunately, I don't have knockoff, and he does have a Rocky Helmet, so I'm going to take more damage, including the Sandstorm, which really sucked because without those two I possibly could have bulked myself up a little better, but I'm not sure how it's going to go in the next turn. So with that, I'm at half health, and so I possibly could have lived one more turn, especially with another superpower, but I woke up there, so I wasn't sure what was going to go on, so I actually went for the rest here. I thought it'd probably be the safest bet, but also I didn't really want to swap anything else back out into the Hippowdon. I really didn't have the best things for a switch in against this, and nothing I really wanted to bring in against it to take an Earthquake. So at this point I was just deciding to leave my Malamar in and just keep going from there. So now I'm asleep with rest. Does suck. I probably, as I said, should have gone for another superpower, because I probably could have got the boost and just lived and then gone for the rest, but then again, high or low rolls and everything, I could have possibly gone down with the Sandstorm as well and that. So it was the choice I made in the moment. So I'm still asleep, and Xavier's just working me down with his Powdon. Probably lucky he went for the Ice Fang there, because I may have gone down to 3 Earthquakes with the Sandstorm. I'm not sure. I didn't actually pay attention too much. Probably would have been a little bit closer anyway. So I wake up this turn, and I decided to just go for the Night Slash. I probably should have gone for another rest, because without the Sandstorm I would have gone more, but I didn't really want to play the Stally game this early on, and I thought I have things that I could swap in after he takes another hit to do a bit of work. So I'm going to go down there, but as I said, you know, what happens, happens. So I thought, oh well, at least I got a Pokemon I'm ready to swap in here. So I bought in my Cradilly, which I'm glad is named there, because I always call it Lily, or as everyone does, like Dildo Head or something like that. But anyway, I'm going to get Ice Fang, which is super effective. Luckily, I didn't get frozen, and I'm able to go for a Giga Drain, which absolutely wrecks him and loses him on like I think it was like 1 or 2 HP, which sucked. So now I'm going to have to take another hit, but at least I'm back to full HP, but I'm not going to get as much back. So then he goes for the Yawn. I'm like, that's probably a smarter move that turn, because he's going to go down for sure, but at least he can put me to sleep. So I'm going to take him out there with that, with the Giga Drain. So that at least is down, I'm happy with that. And then he brings in the Greninja, so I'm like, okay, well, I'm not sure what this thing's going to do. I'm hoping it's not Ash Greninja. And then he uses Ice Beam, and he gets a Protein, so I'm like, good, it's not Ash Greninja, because that just gets annoying. And so I'm going to get hit just over half, and I thought at least a Giga Drain, and no, I'm frozen. So, yay, 2 ice moves, and I get frozen, but whatever. It's going to happen. So I'm like, okay, well, hopefully I can thaw out and have one of those lucky, like, next turn thaws or some crap like that. And I didn't get it that turn. He goes for the Ice Beam again. I wasn't sure if I'm going to live or die to this one, and I end up dying, which is fine. As I said, I was frozen, so who knows what would have gone. So that's 2 down. That's not too bad. So I thought, okay, well, this isn't a bad time to bring in my Mawile. Now, I have the Intimidate, which obviously against this Greninja, by the looks of it at the moment, is a special Greninja. So, and I'm assuming with the swap he is Specs, so that's good information for me, because that means he's going to lock himself into certain moves and that. So anyway, I'm going to Mega Evolve here, because obviously why wouldn't I? Get the extra boosts and everything. I don't really need that Intimidate for a swap in later. And I'm just going to go for a Play Rough. I know that the Charizard was back then, it was probably going to come in, but I thought from that range I probably can do a fair bit of damage to that. And then he's going to Mega Evolve, and I was actually happy. Oh, well, I don't really matter, but I like it when I see a Charizard Y, a Mega Charizard Y used, because I think in X and Y especially, X got overused in my opinion compared to others, so it was interesting. So I went for a Sucker Punch. I was hoping with the boosts here I could take him out, and another barely live. Luckily for me there, he's going for the Flame Charge, gaining his speed boost, so I will actually live that. Still take a decent hit. So I was thinking of going for the Sucker Punch, which I did again, and I'm going to take out that Charizard. I wasn't sure if I was going to play games here, but I thought at least if he's going to try and take me out, he's going to take me out. He probably doesn't have like a Will-O-Wisp or that with his set. So next thing the Aegislash comes in, I'm like, oh, what do I do? And I thought I could attack, but I'm expecting a King Shield, so I'm going to swap out. And I'm going to bring in my Pyroar. I mean, the sun's up here, so it's going to be helpful. And he does actually stance change, which does suck, because I could have definitely done some damage to this thing, because he goes for the Shadow Sneak, and I doubt the Shadow Sneak would have taken me out. So I'm gonna, he's going to swap out there, and he's going to bring in his Kangaskhan. So I believe I was actually, I can't remember if it said Unnerved before. Sorry, the rain's getting heavier again. But that Flamethrower I was going to do over half, so I thought, oh, now I probably could have gone again there and taken him out, but I just thought I'm going to go for the Attract, just in case, and hopefully he won't get through. So he's in love with my Pyro, and he gets through and gets the Earthquake, which sucks. So yeah, also just a heads up, I'm just Wonder Trading some Pokemon now, and just Wonder Traded a shiny Poplio. So yeah, just cool information there. Anyway, back to the game. So I am going to go for the Flamethrower here. The sun unfortunately has gone away, and so I'm not going to take it out there, which I really should have utilised the sun before. Luckily for me, this time he is immobilised by love, and I'm able to take him out with a Hyper Voice. So I was pretty happy with that. As I said though, I probably could have avoided that Earthquake just by going for another Flamethrower, but sometimes I'm not sure on the min or max rolls, and I am not really going to worry about working it out. So it brings in Thunderous here, and I'm like, okay, well, benefit for me is Thunderous is a male, so I'm going to get an extra boost here in my special attack, or in my attack in general, and I'm going to be able to hit him harder. So the Hyper Voice is going to do a large chunk of damage there, which is good, just over half, but he's going to go for the Focus Blast and hit. So I was, okay, yeah, I'm down. Now, I thought, okay, this is a good time, and just, I'm versing a Thunderous. Okay, guys, take this into account. A Thunderous, and I thought, ooh, Huntail will be an idea. And then he goes for Thunderbolt, and I'm like, oh, yeah, Thunderous, you wanker. So a bit of a choke there, and I didn't even get to use the Pokemon I wanted to try and use. So I thought, oh, well, Mawil's back in here. Now I thought he's on low health. I'm going to go for a Sucker Punch. I don't know what he's going to do, and he was obviously just going for the attack. So that's going to take him out. So he's down to 2, and I'm down to 2. So I'm like, okay, well, I've got to play this smart. So I'm like, okay, well, he's probably going to go for a King Shield here. So, and then he doesn't again, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, ugh, why can't I, get this right? And so he goes for a Shadow Sneak. Doesn't do too much. Sorry, I did go for the Sucker Punch, we went for the Shadow Sneak. So this time I thought, oh well, he won't take me out with a Shadow Sneak. I'll go for a Crunch, I believe I did. And then he goes for the Shadow Ball, so he's going to outspeed me, and I'm going to go down there. So, very well outplayed there compared to me, but I rarely ever win Sucker Punch mind games. So I bring in Sork here, and I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go for the Earthquake. Now, this is a sturdy Salic Berry Sork, so it's a pretty interesting set, and Sork's got some nice attack too. So I'm going to take the Aegislash out there with the Earthquake, which is fine. That's what I wanted. And now we're down to our last one each. So this is where I had to think smart as well, because this Greninja obviously will outspeed me, but I wasn't sure what move he was going for. Now, I was hoping it was something else, but he actually goes for the Gunk Shot, which sucks. I do live that, just didn't need my sturdy, but I'm able to pop my Salic Berry. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to outspeed a max speed Greninja, but I went for a Stone Edge here because I was hoping he'd go for possibly an Ice move or something, trying to trick me. I should have gone for the Earthquake. Then he goes for Gunk Shot again, and he misses. I'm like, yes, thank you. And I'm able to take him out there. This time I decided to go for the Earthquake and hope for the best. Well, as I said before, he's Specs, so he was locked in. So I am able to win that with that, with that miss. But if I didn't choke earlier with my Huntail, who knows, I could have possibly made use of him. But anyway, guys, if you did enjoy that battle, please do, what should we do? We should, Sucker Punch that like button. I think I made more use of Sucker Punch this game, so I'll Sucker Punch that like button. And, let me know below. If you like these, like seeing just random teams used, or if you have a team, send me a link on either Twitter or Discord. My Discord's down below. Jump on there if you have Discord. I like to battle people off there, and there's a few cool people on there to battle with as well. Just fun. Xavier's always on there after battles, so go battle with Xavier. But yeah, as I was saying, if you do like these, I'll happily do more random team Pokemon teams or random teams that are suggested to me. But anyway, guys, again, I'm sorry for the rain if you can still hear it, but I can't be helped, and I really wanted to get this video up. Anyway, guys, until my next video, I'll see ya.